here we are back again with more Dragon Age Origins Awakening. And I've got my party here. Anders with his little earring, Nathaniel with his anger issues, Ogren with his alcoholism. We're quite a bunch. And we need to go down into the basement, I guess, to see if there's more Darkspawn down there.
You have time to talk about the Darkspawn in the Vigil?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep.
You just heard this.
Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good at killing Darkspawn, but not at digging.
We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basement.
Alright, let's go.
Straight away, sir. Here we are. The Vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favors.
How did Darkspawn get down here?
I don't know, but no one saw the Darkspawn approach on the surface either. Maybe they found a way to attack from below.
How far down do these basements go?
No one knows. The Vigil's always been here. Since the barbarians, they say. Who knows what's at the bottom?
Okay, well, let's have the men clear the rubble.
You heard the commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead? We'll be back here.
Alright, you stay here. Guard the exit, I guess.
You seem rather attached to that cat, Anders.
It's more that he's rather attached to me. Isn't that right, Sir Pounce-a-Lot?
Isn't that name a little ridiculous?
Aren't you a little
What do you
ridiculous?
think I should call him? Frederick?
There are worse names, I suppose.
He's a cat. Hey, there's a doggy. This Mabari seems greatly distressed. Her fur is patchy and caked with dirt and blood. Oh dear. Okay. Let's inspect the dog. You find a small scroll bound to the dog. Let's take the scroll. A woman named Adria writes that she has taken refuge in the lower levels of the keep.
Adria. She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
Alrighty. Let's go then. Autosave, that's scary. Always scary. What do we got in here? Ah, an emissary. Okay. There we go.
Right.
Soldier corpse. There's a door in here. West Hill Brandy, huh? A letter. Response from Rendon Howe. Codex, huh? Okay.
Right.
We'll just take all this stuff. I really should do a Codex episode again soon. There's a lot of Codex, obviously.
Let's get started.
Oh my.
Show me what you want.
good stuff. There's more codex, the House of Amaranthine. So we're gonna learn a little bit more about the Howe family history. What's this? A small plaque reads, Andraste was bathed in fire before the Maker's eyes. Okay. Interesting. Torch. Hey, look at that. It's a secret room. Nice. Very nice. Here's a book. The Great Strife. Interesting. We're definitely gonna have to read a bunch of these codex entries at some point, because there's a lot of interesting codex entries, and some of them may have bearing not just on what we're doing now, but also on stuff that might come later in the games. There's a lot of interesting lore bits in the... Oh dear. Let's do this.
As you wish.
There we go. Okay, good. Howe correspondence. Delilah Howe's letters. Oh, that's a gift. I wonder who that could be for. Nathaniel. You're gonna help me loot your family's stuff? And you're gonna like it, too. You're gonna like it. Some more prisoners over there. Can't unlock. Can I unlock it?
Immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Always forbade us from playing in the cellars.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Direct me.
Okay. What is taking so long? Come on. Okay. You do that. You do that. Okay. I think we're all right now. Okay, what else is there? One more over here. Avar skeletons, huh? Interesting. Avar sarcophagus. The How bow. God, I can't imagine what who all these gifts are for. It's like How family heirlooms and stuff. Doesn't have anything on him. Alright, good.
On it.
On the Avars who lived here. Interesting. I love the Avars. I'm constantly sad that there was originally supposed to be an Avar origin in Dragon Age Origins. Like you could play as an Avar. But unfortunately, they had to cut it. Alright.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
You're free. Run.
Quick, before more of those things come.
Yeah. Let's, you better just go. Let's save again.
What do you need?
That was not what I needed to do. I'm trying to save. I'm just trying to save the game. Okay. Oh dear.
No. No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
I don't think we can help her, no. I'm sorry. Sorry, Nathaniel.
This should be easy.
Alright.
Let's get started.
Okay. That was something.
One more notch.
Some Viridium. Alright. Here's a letter. Gold earring.
Right.
A letter to Rendon Howe. Alright.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn.
They weren't really Darkspawn, but...
Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens.
Eh.
But to see it firsthand...
Oh god, I have a fangirl. It's what we do.
Well, I'm impressed. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads.
Oh lord. So the Darkspawn came from below?
Aye. The Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Alrighty, let me know as soon as you clear the
We'll need
passage.
some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Alrighty, let's go back to the keep. Pretty sure I grabbed everything I needed there, so it's fine. Alright. I guess I need to, like, meet some nobles, meet my vassals at some point. So we're gonna do that.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
That's a strange question to ask out of the blue.
Is it? You've never thought about it? Does nobody ever leave the Wardens?
You can leave, I guess, but you'll be tainted forever.
You can run, but you can't hide? I think I've heard that before. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
Wow, 7 escape attempts?
I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. The only thing I ever missed about the Circle was that cat, to be honest.
Oh, and now you have a new one.
So I do. How are you doing in there, Sir Bouncer Lord? Ha! You'll be a fine mouser yet. Can cats be Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I hope so. Because you've got one. And you're a Grey Warden, so, yeah. Alright. Oh god, a giant invisible object in the middle of the room is really driving me crazy. Alright, let's talk to Seneschal
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens.
Oh good.
These were our Rendenhau's vassals. Now they will be yours.
What do I need to know about them?
Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander.
Okay.
Lords
So
and
some of
ladies,
them are
I present
probably
the
worth my
Warden
time.
Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Our differences are many, but our cause is one.
Ban Esmeralda of Amaranthine. As is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmerel, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against her or her heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Oh good. So, hello, Ban
A
Esmeralda.
pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Do I?
Not
Yeah,
more
so.
about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire.
What seems to be the problem?
As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbreck.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food?
I'll take the matter under
Thank you,
advisement.
my liege.
Two feet soldiers to patrol the entire Arling. Lord Edelbrecht believes that defending the farmland is crucial. That said, he's a farmer.
It's an honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Sir Tamara.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them.
Are you certain? That's a serious accusation.
I wish I was less certain, sir. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things.
No doubt.
Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition.
Well, I want to see these missives.
Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
Good. Everybody's plotting against me and whatnot. It's really obnoxious.
Commander.
Oh my god.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
Edelbrecht said we're not defending the farmlands.
Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade.
Great. Let's do our best to protect them all.
As you wish.
Ooh, I leveled. Again. I'm taking this just so that I can take attunement. Alright, what else have you got?
If you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
So, I have heard of a conspiracy against me.
Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense.
Sir Tamara doesn't know. She's bringing some evidence.
She's a sly one, Sir Tamara, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch.
My thought exactly.
To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather.
Okay.
There are options. Some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce.
Tell me about them.
We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts.
What are the soldiers' odds of success?
Not bleeding likely, in truth. Good men, lousy spies.
Yeah, that's what I imagined. Where can I find this Dark Wolf character?
No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know.
Okay. And what wouldn't you recommend?
You could invite a member of each of the noble families to stay as prolonged guests. And if anything untoward happens, well, you get the picture. This is a terribly Orlesian thing to do.
I see, okay. Well, I'll see if I can find this Dark Wolf.
You need to head to the city then, and chase down a ghost.
That should be fine. Alright, let's talk to Varel again.
The nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
Great. So, who do I need to know here?
There's really only two who can offer real support in the war. Lord Edelbrecht, master of the Firavel Plains, controls more farmland than anyone else. He's powerful and popular. Ban Esmeralda rules the city. Wealthiest in the room by far. She may not be loved, but she cannot be ignored.
Alright. Well, the ceremony has gone on long enough.
As you wish, Commander.
Let's get him out of here.
In the hall, the Commander has business to attend to.
And maybe take a nap. I don't know. Nap sounds good. Let's do a nap. Alright, so that's that. Portrait of a How.
This should be easy enough.
Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here.
What's so funny about that?
My father hated my mother. He only dragged this painting out when my grandmother visited, which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every floor while father awaited his turn.
Why did he hate your mother?
I don't really know. Her family was wealthy. I remember that much. They wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole now, of course. I'd be as welcome there as a bad rash. Anyway, someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me.
Yeah, I think you've probably listened too much to your father when you were a child, Nathaniel. He doesn't even know why his dad hated his mom, and yet he thinks his dad was a decent guy? I don't know, man. That seems suspect to me. Alright, I have some gifts. Specifically, I have Delilah Howe's letters.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
I love when he says that about Delilah Howe's letters. Like, what? That's ridiculous. Alright, let's give you this bow.
Is this what I think it is?
I don't know, it's a bow. I found it in your dungeons.
It is. That's the Howe crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow. Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches.
Oh. Why wasn't it used afterwards?
Well, my father hid it away, I guess. I'm surprised he didn't simply have it destroyed. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches. A shame for it to sit in storage. Thank you. It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
Yeah, good. So we're getting there. I'm pretty sure, this is something that
looks fine indeed.
Ogren would like. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. To get to the Chernobyl estate. So, okay. The thing with Awakening, that's kind of an interesting idea, but doesn't turn out to work out so well in the context of a relatively short expansion, is how the main plot quests work. There's 3 of them that I have to do: Shadows of the Black March, The Righteous Path, and Last of the Legion. Those were the 3 quests that those 3 guys gave me right after the intro part. Do all 3 of these, and it's basically as soon as you can do, of these 3, right, you can do them in any order that you want. Each one of these main quests will get you another companion. It will let you recruit another companion. So I'll have 3 more companions by the end. The problem is, whichever one you do last, basically as soon as you finish it, it immediately, the next time you come to the keep, basically, after you finish the last one, it immediately triggers the end game of Awakening, which makes it really kind of tricky to do, and it means that whichever companion you recruit last, you really don't get much time with them, like, at all. In fact, you kind of have to, because you also can recruit all 3 of these companions into the Grey Wardens, right? You can make them Grey Wardens by putting them through the joining, but in order to do it with the last one, you like have to break off in the middle of the last quest, take them back to the keep, and do the joining before you finish the actual quest line itself, because as soon as you finish that quest line, again, the next time you come to the keep, it triggers the end game, and you don't have a chance to do the joining. And you really don't have a chance to talk to them or anything. So it's kind of a weird situation. And as I said, in the context of an expansion that's actually pretty short, maybe it's only maybe 8 to 10 hours of content. You don't get a whole lot of you just don't get a lot of interaction. There's just not a lot of time to get to know these companions in the same way that you could in, the main campaign.
Quiet, stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
I take it you're an admirer, Ogren.
What? No. No. Well, not unless... No!
Good. Then I needn't worry about getting too drunk at camp.
Okay, I like you, just not in that way.
Alrighty then. Here, I found some Viridium for you.
You're back. You need anything?
Yeah, I found an ore deposit.
This will help a great deal. Viridium?
Yep.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Hopefully that'll work.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
Okay, you'll have your guards. My men need better gear.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble?
Indeed you do, yes.
And you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Oh, don't worry, Master Wade.
Forcing me to come to this dreadful turnip keep. Oh, the indignity.
Alright. Let's head out. There's a couple of side quests I like to get out of the way pretty quick here. Like, for instance, we need to get to the Chernobyl estate.
Time for some fun. Come now. Bend yourself.
Alright. Got some of that. Let's continue on our way. Oh boy. Well. No, that's not what I wanted. I want this. Oh dear. Hang on.
Right.
Alright. It appears that we were far too late to save the Chernobyls. That sucks. Oh.
As you wish. Let's make this quick, shall we? Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Alrighty.
Why aren't you dead yet?
Yep. Killed the Darkspawn on the Chernobyl estate, but we're unable to save the family. I admit the first time I did this, it took me a while to actually get around to doing this quest, and when I did, I was like, oh shit, would I maybe have been able to save them if I'd been a little bit, if I'd done this a little earlier, but apparently I don't think so. I've done this like basically right away a few times, and like it's just, as far as I know, you can never save them. they're always gonna be dead. There's the Templar that helped them too. Even the Templar that came to help them didn't make it. Oh. Alright. Let's do a quick save again. And I've also got a girl to save. A ransom to deal with here. The Forlorn Cove. And then we'll head to the city of Amaranthine proper. And because there's a ton, pretty much everything, all the main stuff we have to do is starts out in the city of Amaranthine, so. Alright.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
You won't see a sovereign until I see the girl.
Hawk, show her. Hand over the gold. Now.
Send the girl first, then I give you the money.
Hawk, send her over. The money. Now.
Nope, that girl was the only thing keeping you alive.
Defend yourselves, men.
I sense
Alright.
Let's get started.
Excellent.
Good one. Alright.
This should be easy enough.
Alright, yep, so we freed her, and we didn't have to pay a dime, because... Why would I pay a ransom to some dude like that? Like, geez, I could just kill you all. That's no big deal. So yeah, we saved her, and we saved her father a lot of money too, so that's always good. Okay. Let us head up to the city of Amaranthine. Here we are. So yeah, the city of Amaranthine is a pretty important city in Ferelden. It's obviously, it's not the capital, but it's a major port on the northern coast. It's pretty much the equivalent of the city of Gwaren on the southern coast. And the Arling of Amaranthine is one of the wealthiest in the country. The Arling of Gwaren is probably the other one. Loghain was the Arl of Gwaren, I believe.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Oh lord. Shady character, huh? Okay. Homer's Toys. What's this? A bell collar. Oh, a gift for a small animal. Okay. Here. I betcha Sir Pouncelot will enjoy that.
Ooh, for me? Ooh.
And I think,
You should
yeah,
have.
you would like that too. Okay, good. Yeah, Anders is pretty easy to befriend, actually. Oghren is actually much trickier. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna deal with you just yet. A tree.
Right, we're in a city. Where's the tavern?
I'm sure there is one nearby, Oghren. Here's a tree.
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust.
I was gonna say, there's
but
probably
the
some
freedom
poop
is
in there, too. Yeah, you really don't care for the Circle of Magi, do you?
I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
Oh, was the Circle of Magi so bad? Because like, Ariadne is pretty, she enjoys her freedom now that she's out of there, but it also wasn't, like, bad. Like, you know, like, her experience in the Circle was not, like, really bad. She did not have super negative experience in the Circle. Mostly because I think Irving liked her and protected her. Well, I mean, as a matter of fact, Irving protected Anders quite a bit, too. That's why Anders pretty much escaped punishment for those first 6 times he escaped. Like, Anders was actually treated very well, but whatever. Was the Circle so bad?
You know as well as I do, don't you? The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
Yeah, I think at this point Ariadne feels like there does have to be a better way.
The Tevinter Imperium has a better way, but we know how that.
Well, I wouldn't call Tevinter a good example of of a better way to do it.
Girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
Sounds reasonable.
See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
I could have flirted with him a little bit, but I feel like at this point Ariadne's, I mean, like, obviously she's kind of in love with Alistair, and so that's not really something that she's like, you're cute, Anders, but she's got, Alistair is waiting for her. And that's just a non-starter, I'm afraid. Alright. Alrighty, so I've got these guys to talk to. This is Colbert. He's got some information for us. Also got probably a guard captain up here to talk to. But we'll leave it here for now. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later!